Here are the ring officials, the attending physicians, Dr. Brown, Dr. Siegel, Dr. Wilbur, Dr. Ellison, the timekeeper, and also the timekeeper for the knockdowns, Ernie Snow. The judges are editor of Boxing Illustrated, Lou Eskin, and the former contender for welterweight championship honors, Billy Graham. The referee, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Perez. Main event, 15 rounds. Introducing from Bellflower, California, he's wearing blue trunks. He weighs 197 and a half, Jerry Quarry. His opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, he's wearing white trunks. He weighs 213 and a half, return of the champion, Muhammad Ali. Main event, 15 rounds. Tony?
Muhammad, Jerry Quarry. I'm here to enforce the rules of the commission. Now, you scored a knockdown. You must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. All right? 3 knockdowns is out. Now, listen. The farthest will be saved by the bank. Okay?
They're not listening. Wait a minute.
Are you listening?
Will we keep the crowd down, please? The referee, it's very important, wants to give them the instructions.
Just listen to me. If you score a knockdown, you must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. If the fight is on the floor and the bell rings, the bell will not save anybody from being knocked out. The count must continue. The seconds, please stay out.
3 knockdowns.
3 knockdown is out.
3 knockdowns is
It's
winning.
voided. All right? Any questions? Shake hands and good luck to both of you.
All right, we're ready to go. Clay in the white trunks, Quarry in the blue. 15 rounds. Starting off very fast, using good combinations with the right hand. And Quarry gets in a good right. 2 minutes. A slight redness just over the bridge of Jerry Quarry's nose. That left jab is finding its mark. fighters are up. The staring contest that took place prior to the start of the fight apparently had no effect on Jerry Quarry, but it might be that Clay's left hand will before too long. Quarry leaping forward to connect with that hook, his left hook, his best punch. Left and right by Clay on the combination. Good left hand by Clay, coming backwards on the punch. Clay effectively using his advantage in reach, 10 inches, to stay away from that left hand of Quarry's. Right to the midsection, a left hook to the chin by Quarry. That's the end of round 2.
You're watching the non-title fight between Muhammad Ali and Jerry Quarry from October 26, 1970 on ESPN Classic.
Bill, it looks as though Muhammad is having quite a comeback, and he appears to be in excellent shape.
Well, his jab is certainly sharp. He's moving well. But once again, Tom, I just feel that we're all witnessing a first, something that none of us can really say how this is going to come about because of the time. 3.5 years, he's just 28 years old, and it's quite an experience.
Well, we'll certainly find out. So far, he has looked in fine condition. Jerry Quarry in the blue trunks, trying to work to the inside. And, of course, Clay, having the superior speed, has effectively so far stayed out of range of that left hook. Jerry said in his pre-fight strategy he was going to try to get inside to cut him off. So far, he has not been able to do that. Clay is using that left jab just like a piston, constantly keeping Quarry off balance by hammering it out there. There's a slight redness above the right eye of Jerry Quarry. A cut over Quarry's left eye. Cut is bleeding profusely. And once again, right combination by Clay. Quarry is fighting back, but the cut has been opened. You see the timer, 15 seconds. There's the bell to end round 3. Jerry Quarry going back to the corner. While his trainer, Teddy Bentham, Lou Gross, and Willie Ketchum go to work on that cut. Referee Tony Perez standing directly above Quarry's corner, watching him. And Perez is calling for the doctor. Quarry is upset about it. Trying to hold him back. Referee Tony Perez has signaled the fight is over, apparently because of an eye cut.
It's a terrible cut, Tom. You and I both can see it.
There's no doubt about it being a very bad cut. The doctors, there were 4 in attendance tonight. Dr. Calvin Brown, Dr. James Ellison, Dr. Joel Wilbur, and Dr. Jerome Siegel. They said one of each doctor would be working in the corner. The question now is which one made the decision. Referee Tony Perez stopped it. Apparently, Quarry not able to answer the bell for the 3rd round.
Form is that.
Severe cut. That's the reason he stopped it. The winner at the end of the 3rd round by a TKO, Muhammad Ali.
Good going, Mood. Champ, come on over here. Let's see if we can see this. Can we get down, please? Well, here's the young man who turned the trick. Champ, you certainly didn't look like you'd been away.
Thank you. I've been working for the past 3 years, but not hard, just road work. But I like to say Quarry was, I don't know, I imagine I won easy, but it was rough. He was tricky, he hit hard, and if it wasn't for my speed, it wouldn't have ended like it did.
I noticed you did a very fine job on blocking his most effective punch, the left hook. I assume that you worked on this a bit.
Yes, I have a couple of sparring partners with a good left hook. They fight a lot like Quarry. And a friend of mine out in Los Angeles, Ron Rich, told me about him and sent him to me. And that was a great help to me. I'd also like to say I'm glad that I am back so we can settle this confusion about Joe Frazier and all the people who thinks he's still the champion. And I hope something can soon be worked out
where we can solve this whole heavyweight mess.
Now tell me how you felt yourself. Did you feel tonight that you were as sharp? I noticed in the first round that you missed a couple of punches. You're not expected to hit everyone, but did you feel your timing was sharp?
My timing was sharp. Jerry Quarry is tricky. He's a good boxer. I managed to miss just a few punches. He didn't hit me but about once or twice, never to the body, none in the face. And but he was good. He was tricky, and I think my timing, I'm a little stronger now than I was the day I retired. And I think I'm better, a much better fighter now.
Did you feel the situation of the left jab was the one that started it all? Was the jab that started the cut?
I'm not sure. I would have to probably watch a replay or something. It probably was the right hand. I don't know.
Well, we're looking at it right here, champ. Let's see if we can turn it back and perhaps get some kind of an idea of the punch that started the cut. There was no question that the combinations that you were throwing opened it very deeply, and it was a bad cut.
Yes, I'm sorry that it did end that way because Quarry wasn't yet out. I think he was dazed, but he wasn't out. And I'm just sorry that he couldn't have went on.
Well, now here is the replay, so you'll have an opportunity to watch it. This is the entire round, champ, so you go ahead and describe whatever you're trying to do here.
Just concentrating on my legs. This is a big asset to me. On my toes, in and out. And usually when a fella punch out, I'm out of hitting range and I can counter. But he was real tricky. He was taking his time. He had a hard left hook, but I blocked that one pretty good.
Did you feel that there was any particular punch of his that stung you at any time?
One body punch at the end of, I think, the second round. He caught me in the rope with a body punch, and that was pretty powerful. But I've been also training for that, too. But I like to say it was a good fight. And Quarry was tricky, but I think I was just a little too fast. If the 3-year layoff had hurt me, I think he would have did much better.
I gathered from your fine conditioning, as well as your fast footwork, as well as your timing and your punches, that you were trained to go 15 if you had to.
I could have did this at 15. Right now I'm working slow. I was ready to step it up if I had to, but my battle plan was just to keep a step ahead of Quarry in case I needed more energy for the later rounds.
When you spotted the cut from whatever punch it was, and I assumed that it was from that punishing left jab which you were firing in there like a piston, did you work on the cut?
Well, no, I was just boxing and hitting the target wherever it came, but I wasn't specifically concentrating on the cut. But I'm sorry again that the cut did happen because I really didn't get enough action. Just 3 rounds really wasn't enough. But I think we can now solve this whole trouble with Joe Frazier and myself, because this is the #1 contender, and I think he fought 7, 8 hard rounds with Frazier, hit Frazier about 900 times. I think he hit me about twice. So,
champ, do you feel that you want Frazier right now, or would you like to have another fight between?
It's up to the managers and the backers. We got a couple of more things in the working. We're not too anxious to get to him. He's got to get past Bobby Foster, the light heavyweight champion, first.
I know that you said that as far as you were concerned, there was an awfully good right hand, and I think that was the one that did the real damage.
Right.
You were mentioning the fact that Frazier, in your book, is not the champion, that nobody ever took your title from you in the ring.
I think you can watch me fighting Jerry Quarry here and look at how long he went with Frazier before he cut him and how many times he hit Frazier. And if you compare me with Frazier, this is a completely different fight.
There was also a quote in the paper to the effect that Frazier wasn't much interested in this fight. You don't really believe that, do you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think he's surprised that I got my license back, and he was relying on me not getting them. This is why he was talking so big, but now that I'm back in action, I think he's backing off.
Now, here we are, champ, and this is a slowed-up action of it. I don't know if you can even follow your own punches, but believe me, they're awfully swift. But that left hand is obviously very punishing, and it was all during the fight.
Yeah. So, box a man like Quarry out to beat him without getting hit yourself, you have to be pretty good on your toes, and I'm lucky that the amount of footwork that I've been doing enabled me to get in and out like I did without getting hit myself.
I think that we are going to watch the combination of the left. There's the left and right, and I think that was the punch that really did the big damage.
I think that was it.
Well, there was
So
no doubt that you came back tonight, young man, and I know that the boxing fans all over the country send their congratulations to you for a very fine job against a very tough opponent. No question about it. You went out as a champion. You came back as a champion. My congratulations.
I'd like to say hello to the Supremes, the Temptations, Sidney Pote, Bill Cosby. All of my friends are here in the audience today, and Gail Sayers also in
Gail
Chicago.
Sayers is a young fellow that wanted to be remembered to you. And
yes.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
We'll look forward to seeing you.